with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Jayhawks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Arizona State's offense will take the field first. And are we ever lucky to see these 2 great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these 2 quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are 2 huge names, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Quick strike complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. Right down the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Jayhawks offense will take the field for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
The Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Back open in the middle. Nifty little juke, and he's out to the 37 before he stopped. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
First down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Sun Devils are in the red zone. Give to the running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. He's got it. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a first and goal. And the Sun Devils didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils! I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet, 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a tight one so far in Columbus. They're up by 7 over Nebraska. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Able to pick up a couple on that last one. It's 2nd and 8 from their own 27. Now the play fake. Moving away from pressure. He tried to get away, but the defense was able to track him down.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Hauls it in. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Punt is on its way. Now on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Pulls it, fired complete. At midfield, he's got room. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Pickup of 15. That's a first down for the offense.
Off the RPO, complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Second down coming up.
Looking to fire. It's complete. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
Tackle is made at the 37. And that's a first down for the offense.
They're working that left side. Made a defender miss. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State! These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back looking for help. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy completion. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's second and long.
Brings up second down.
Swings it out to the flat. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. And the Jayhawks come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Trying play action. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes a grab down the middle. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? First play of the period will be a second down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out route. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Jayhawks look to keep this drive humming. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And now on second down for this offense. The play action fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the catch, it's Thomas. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. He splits the uprights. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Back to pass. Plucks it out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Sun Devils come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab on third down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll leave it with him. Past the first down marker and still running. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Jayhawks headed quickly to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. And the Jayhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the option. Now the toss. Makes one man miss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And I love the timing routes, a nice curl route, great throw, and then catch the ball, get north-south, and get some good yards after the catch.
1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Off play action. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. 6 plays brought them here. Now number 7 on 3rd and goal. Wants to throw again. Wide out trying to get it in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A 70-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Bears the pressure. Did the work himself. Nice move. Creates some space. And how about that run? A huge gain and the slide at the end.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Leaves it with the running back. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Got his man on the outside. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking to throw on 3rd. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. What a disappointment. No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. Took them a little while to settle into this game, but this offense has it going here in the second quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, a little bit of a feeling out process there early, but they seem to have found something. They're going back to the well, and they need to keep that up here on this drive, bro.
Definitely, and they get the momentum going, and once you start getting the momentum going, it's crazy what I've seen in college football. It's so hard to...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Sun Devils! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. Effective offense has led the way, but a most effective defensive play there.
No doubt, putting separation now. This game's starting to get out of hand. Defense making plays like this, offense continuing to score points. Hey, defense wins championships and apparently scores points.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Texas is in front. They've played awfully well today in DKR. And while there's no Ricky Williams or Earl Campbell out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 6 over Tennessee. We'll circle back if anything big happens in a 1 versus 2 matchup you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to fire on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Gonna swing it on second down. He's open on the right. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Wants to throw on first down. He's got him. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Jayhawks have pushed it inside the 20. Back to throw, time running short in the half. It's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. He'll keep it himself. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dumps it to the back. Into the house. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Leaves it with the back. At the 35, he's got room. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
The Sun Devils will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. The 40. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Nice move to keep running. Oh, he's still got more. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
I'm the offensive coordinator. I'm thinking about shipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
And the Sun Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's complete to the right. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Sun Devils will punt this one away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll give it to the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Rides to back and leaves it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Jayhawks have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got a man. It's Gibbs. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They'll move the tight end. They'll run play action. Trying to escape and get it himself. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Connection to the right. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his big tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Kansas. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Notre Dame is getting worked right now in their own dojo. We've seen this team in a lot of big spots over the years, but I can't think of a worse beatdown.
Gives it on the option.
They're trailing by 25 to Duke. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Sun Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's just part of playing the position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? Probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They'll line up with trips to the right side on 2nd and 6. The give from the gun. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The Jayhawks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Now the play fake. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
38, Arizona State, 21.
On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the... Turning it on! Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Sun Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. And the Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got an open man. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Working the middle, it's complete. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Snap to the back. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arizona State!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They had to stand by And watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? So after the first down run, here's second down.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass. He'll heave it deep. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And the Jayhawks will call on their punt team.
Punts it away.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Fires to the big fella. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Wants to go up top on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gets the back moving. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
At the 41. And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Gets it to him on the screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Sun Devils really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Lets it fly on the move. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Smashes it between the uprights. This is now a 7-point game.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. He's got it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Past the 45. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. He'll try to do it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nice move there. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. And the Jayhawks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. After the run, now to throw. Touchdown, Jayhawks! Quick strike through the air for the score. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. But you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unloads to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Sends it back in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Sun Devils want to move quickly.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got his man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Sun Devils, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Looking for the score. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Well, the quarterback had the matchup he wanted. His big tight end with that wingspan working against that defender in the end zone. Man, that QB will take that matchup all day.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UConn is getting dominated today, and you know, the folks in stores deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 28 to Tulane. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. He'll do it himself. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that was the biggest play of the game. They've got the lead offensively. They're trying to run this thing out. He coughs it up, the defense jumps on it, and all of a sudden, this game has a different feel.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. So now it's second and long. Right on the money. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
He's marked down.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Sun Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quick release by the QB. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Wide receiver going in motion. He caught it. Going for the goal line. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
First and goal. Arizona State.
They'll run it on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Number 21.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Back to pass on second down. Swings it out to his running back. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He'll throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Pocket breaking down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
Hold it.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Sun Devils decide to punt it away. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his target down the middle. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. And the Jayhawks line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. And with that turnover, time has expired here in the fourth quarter, but there is more football ahead. Overtime is coming. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
So here comes our first play of overtime. He'll start this drive firing. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Sun Devils! They take the lead here in overtime. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score Arizona State 52, Kansas 45.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Darnold. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He caught it. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
This is like